Hey everybody, this is LinkGamer12. Welcome back to Let's Play Minecraft. In the last video, didn't really do that much. I mean, we farmed. Did a lot of farming. I actually found out why this doesn't work anymore. It's because it was patched. So, the whole thing where you used to just, like, stack two TNTs, flip the switch, and the TNTs would be like transparent on you, so you could literally just stand in between, inside them, and see through everything. Well, that doesn't work anymore because if you see, they start crushing me, and I have to jump to get out. To fix that issue, though, I found out that there are still some transparent items that have a similar function to them. And the way I'm going to set that up is I'm going to take some iron to build one piece of it, or two pieces of it, and then I'm going to dig down, place, and get it to work. So the way this works is I have to have a ditch. Hang on. The way that one will work is I have to have a ditch that's deep enough in the ground to support the action. And I would say that this would be a deep enough ditch. I mean, it doesn't have to be too deep. It just has to be deep enough to where you can actually like stand inside it and have a ceiling. That should be good enough. Now, I'm going to dig under just a bit. Just so I have a little more depth. That should be good enough. There. Alright, now what this is going to allow me to do, and actually I didn't need to dig out that other spot. Hang on. There. Alright. That spot should be perfect. That should just be perfectly fine. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take up all of my stuff that I have out right now. Hey, what happened to me? Oh. Why am I using the iron one anyway? Alright, so what I have to do is I have to make a few iron objects. Now, I'm going to have to go back to my house to grab the iron shears. Or, no, they're just regular shears. I don't know why I said iron shears. Alright. So I'm going to use this iron. And while I'm at it, I might as well smelt this one. Check in here. I have another clock. I have another switch. Here we go. Alright. Now, for this to work, I'm also going to need some sticks. So, I need to... I think 8 sticks will work. Alright, yeah, 8 sticks will work. So, there's that, and I think if I sit like that... No? Oh, I remember now. Alright, what I'm going to build is a new item. It should... There it goes. Alright, rails. This is for train tracks. Now, I'm thinking I found some of these when I was down in one of the mines, because I found a mine shaft, but I don't know whether or not I dug them up. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one, or just one, and I'm going to put it down here. In fact, I'm just going to leave this as the formation because it'll make it easier for me to find it later. I can put up another there. Alright, so the way this works is I'm going to need one rail set up like this. Right? And then, and you've seen me like show this off a few times, but there's an item that I can make now with the iron that I have that would be pretty obvious. Minecart. Minecart. You can't play a game that involves mining without a minecart, can you? I don't think so. Anyway. Take this minecart, actually set it right here. Now, I think we can get rid of that, because if we don't, then we might get crushed. There. Alright, just as a test. Okay, good. Now, when you're standing in a minecart, it makes you a little bit taller. So you get pushed into whatever block is. Also, it sits in a space and allows you to jump into that space while it's there. As long as it's not like something that could crush you. If it's something that could crush you, well, it'll spit you right back out, I think. Hopefully it doesn't crush you. But now that we have the preliminary stages set up, I'm just going to head back to the main house, and I'm going to check and see if this will work, because it works in 1.8, so it might still work in 1.9. Speaking of, I've seen ads for 1.10 coming out, and apparently somebody actually jumped into it pretty early recently. I don't know who they were. I just know that I saw an ad for one of their videos that actually stated, hey, 1.10's out, these are the new mechanics, stuff like that. Didn't watch it, just saw it and was thinking, like, 1.10's coming out? Oh boy. Alright. Let's sleep over at our house. And I'm actually thinking of moving. I mean, I'm gonna leave this house here. There's no point in moving it at all. But I'm just gonna, like, move whenever I get, like, the chance to. Because I've noticed there are villagers, like, village zombies. So that means that there are villagers somewhere in the area. And come on, it has to be nighttime. What do you mean? Let me sleep. I want to sleep. Look, it's sunset right now. Let me sleep. Come on. Come on. Now? Yes. Thank you. Anyway. So, there's that. I kind of had an issue. And I say that because I had decided I was going to try to do this in tandem while I was out at sea. But unfortunately, I can't take my giant-ass computer with me. Like, this Mac, it's big. Like, I don't remember how big it was, but I think it was something like a 26, 28. I don't know. But it's got a big size to it. So I can't take it with me. However, I do have an Asus. So I can take that with me, and it will fit wherever I try to put it. Thing is, though, like, my save file on here, I tried to put it onto a flash drive and transfer it, because you can do that. You can transfer Minecraft files. They're perfectly compatible between Mac and PC. Strangely enough, I have no idea why. I have no idea why. But strangely enough, they work. My problem is that, for some reason, and I just walked all the way, you know, forget it. I'll just build a new pair over here. My problem is that when I tried transferring the file, I don't know what happened. But it only transferred like the first day's worth of information on the game. It's like somehow the rest of the information got saved somewhere else. And now I have no clue. So, yeah. I lost that. Right now, though, as long as I have time, I can still play around on the computer. And my Mac works perfectly fine, so there's not really a point in, like, breaking it, fixing it, finding out how the hell I get the file out of it. Anyway, so if you use shears on an object like this, see? it allows you to harvest it as an object. You can also do it with grass. Pretty cool. Not really sure why you'd want to harvest grass, though. I mean, I guess you could use it to farm grass, but you'd still need bone meal to do something like that. And besides, grass naturally farms itself, as you can clearly see. Alright, so now that we have this bush, if we place it here, then it becomes a transparent object. And if we step inside, hey, it works. This is X-ray. And how it works is if your graphics engine is set to fast, you're able to see into your field around you. And this actually allows me to see like cave systems, everything. And I can see all the way into these areas that are within the fast setting. I think if I tried setting it back to fancy, yep, the graphics get fixed. Then I lose that. So that's why you have to have your graphics setting to fast, because then it only registers like the empty spaces, and all the other solid space it doesn't. So until there's an empty space, you won't see any solid space. So I can see the mines that I've worked in before. Turn over here. I can see like other like shafts and cave systems down here, including a giant like lava and a waterfall river. That's a ravine. But yeah, so there's that. However, the one thing that I'm actually concerned about is something that I cannot see right now. And that is spawn chunks. So in the game, there exists these settings that create monster spawn areas. I explained this in the last episode. Well, these monster spawn areas are all random throughout the entire map of the world, and the map of the world is an extremely large map. 1 pixel is equivalent to a 15 by 15 block, and that 1 pixel is a chunk if you were to see the entire map at once. That's incredible. Down there, it looks like a few things are falling into fire. But yeah. So, one thing we can do to... Oops. Well, crap. But one thing we can use this for in order to really, like, utilize it is, one, I need to plant this so that it can grow later. Is we can take this use its ability and manipulate it so that we can see deep into cave systems and tunnels. And how we can do that is, you know that little mine that I have with the big old chunk I picked out of it trying to find slime? Well, we may not have found slime down there, but that's technically the bottom of the map because there's bedrock. If we can see even further down from there, then we're not at the bottom of the map in that spot. Which means we can still go deeper, still look further, still find more. So, I'm gonna dig out a little spot, block it off, and build a way to fall down into it. And from there, I'm going to see if we can find some more. However, this seems to be a pretty deep passage now that I've searched through it. Oh, and it doesn't matter how bright this is, slime will actually spawn down here. I'm surprised that nothing else has spawned down here, actually. It's a big enough chunk that anything could probably live in it. Anyway. So what I'm going to try is... around a corner should work. Yeah. Yeah, around the corner should work. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig out these 2 spots here. And on each end, I'm going to plant these little X-ray machines. And because these are technically decor now, they won't disappear. Or fall, I guess you could say. Crap, I didn't see that right. Hang on. Alright. This should fix it. There. There. Alright. So I just need to move that one minecart and put a new one, or build a new one. That should allow me here we are. That should allow me to see around the corner of that chunk down there and all the way around the area. I also need to build a middle one too, I guess, just in case I can't see everything. So much around here would work. Maybe. Yeah, so much around there would work. But anyway, that should be able to help us. At least in determining where a few things are. Yeah, it's like midday, maybe even evening already? Well, I would certainly hope not. That means that I've already gone past my limit, or at least gotten like 15 minutes into the episode. Alright. So, anyway. All we have to do is, well, crap, it is getting dark out, isn't it? Just build a second one. There we go. And then harvest the first one. And all we really have to do to harvest them is hit them enough times to where they fall off the track. And I'm thinking that I'll leave that one down there. I've got enough iron on me. That I can just build a third one. Yeah. There. And 6 more pieces of iron just for the heck of it. Alright. Where are my shears? There they are. So, with one more chunk of leaves, we'll be able to make a twin X-ray system to see down and actually find out what we're living in. Or what's around us, at least underneath. And because we're at the bottom of the map, it should appear... Brain fart. Forgot where I was. It should appear to us what chunks are where, if we're watching it. So, let's find out what's really going on under our map. I think there are mods of this game that actually provide you with things like complete maps pre-staged inside the system. There are others that provide you with like detailed maps that actually like change with the layer you're standing on. It's like, well, it's kind of hard to explain, but basically, oh, okay, guess you can't stack them. Basically, like every time you go down a level and you end up in a cave system, it shows you every pocket in that cave system and what's in that pocket. Crap. Oh, okay. Ow, 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 ow. Damn it. Well, one will work anyway. Alright. Lapis lazuli over there. Bedrock over there. Yeah, we're definitely at the bottom of the mine. We're definitely at the bottom of the world. Ooh, there's emerald over there. A mine shaft. I think that's the one I missed earlier. Actually, the one I walked through earlier. That is the mine that we were in earlier. Do you see how much open space that is? Holy crap. And then over here. I don't know why I'm having such trouble with this angle here. There's obsidian. Pre-staged obsidian. Alright. How? What? The fuck? I just... Oh, okay. That was weird. I got pushed underneath the mine shaft. I guess I can actually set this up so I can see. Make things a lot easier for me later on. Alright. But that actually shows me a lot that's going on down here. Including the fact that somewhere around one of the waterfall areas is some more emerald, which if I ever found a village would be very useful. Alright, I just need to get out of here. So that was today. Mad science experiment actually worked this time. Well, in the next video, I'm going to exploit that a little bit more and see what I can find. If I find anything, I'll just collect it, show it to you guys, and I'm actually glad I finally got that thing to work, by the way. That's one of the most annoying things that I was going through earlier. Still haven't gotten the slimes to work, but I do know a way to get it work as a last resort. However, it's cheating. And, well, like I showed you earlier, I can't cheat with my command line, so I'd have to take a very roundabout way to do it. Exploiting the game's in-system engine, though, that's something completely different. Let's see here. Still the extras. Well, I feel like we actually did pretty well today. Alright. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and you actually learned a few things, because I definitely sure did. I wouldn't have been able to do that if I didn't see it with my own eyes. There are a lot of videos out there that you can use to try to figure out what you're missing or how you're missing it. But basically you're learning a few things. And one thing that I'm learning is how to find things. And now that I have that x-ray system working, I can put it up in multiple levels of the main mine, that one back there, and I can use it in order to determine where I can find diamond and anything else. Because, well, little secret for you guys. You can't beat the game without diamond. See this chunk here? Into fire. Believe it or not, that's near the end of the game. All these achievements that we've earned so far. Notch apple. Don't know where I can find that. Sniper duel. Kill a skeleton with an arrow from more than 50 meters. Well, I could always, like, box it in, I guess. But still, 50 meters. Acquiring diamonds with iron tools. Yes, you cannot get diamonds unless you have at least iron tools. But all of this cannot be done without diamonds. This entire chunk of the achievement line. Basically, we've done the normal achievement line. The lie. I'm surprised we haven't gotten the lie yet. No, we have gotten the lie. I know we've gotten the lie. You know, we'll just have to do it again later, I guess. Oh. On a rail. Travel by minecart at least 1,000 meters from where you started. That's difficult. You need 1,000 rails. 1,000 rails. This game is big. The world is big. The achievements are big. The game actually has an end game. If you had never heard of it, the game actually has an end to it. And basically when you get to the end, it still goes. Because there's still more to do after conquering the end. But the achievement you get for doing it, very worth it. Very, very worth it. Alright. I'm thinking that if I decide to work on the map again, I'm going to head south. Yeah, heading south would be good. Also, I need to build some lamps. But I can't do that until I finally get to another location. Oh. Man, I made this last a while. Whoops, wrong button. But I wouldn't worry too much, everyone, because when we end up at the very end of this game, you're going to enjoy it, I guess. Also, I'm planning on doing another LP later on, and I don't know which one it is yet, but I have a few ideas. If any of you guys would like to put in some suggestions, go ahead and let me know. I'll check Steam out, see where they are, see if I can use them on my Mac or if I have to download them on my Asus. And I'll let you guys know when I post new stuff. I'll let you know though. This game will be related to one of the ones we'll be doing later on. That's a little secret for you. But it's not going to be like Minecraft story mode. It's just that there's an aspect in Minecraft, a very small one that's scarce and hard to reach, that is related to one of the games that we can do later. But I'll leave you guys to decide on that. This has been LinkGamer12, and I hope you have had a great day. See you guys next time. Signing out.